More than half of Estonia is situated atop limestone. Even in ancient times, it was understood that this was a valuable construction material. During the medieval and contemporary periods, the Tallinn city wall and the upper city that is situated within it were constructed. These are edifices that have now been inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. The importance of limestone as a building material has not disappeared, just as the skills needed for working with limestone haven't disappeared. Dolomite has been industrially excavated at the Reval Stone quarry in Kaarma on the island of Saaremaa for decades. Saaremaa dolomite is softer than the beds of limestone found in other parts of Estonia, and its layers are more massive, extending to a thickness of as much as 2 meters. Beds of limestone in northern Estonia extend all of the way from Paldiski to Sillamäe. The thickness of this layer of limestone is no more than 22 centimeters. It is, however, considerably stronger than Saaremaa dolomite. A gang saw enables cutting of blocks into slabs that have the dimensions of the block itself. The blade of the saw cuts the block into slices, just like a loaf of bread, although the work may take hours, and in some cases an entire working day. A circular saw produces faster results, but in this case, the maximum width of the product is determined by the circumference of the saw blade. The Bedrini orthogonal multi-blade saw makes it possible to use as many as 32 cutting blades simultaneously, and to saw in both the vertical and horizontal planes. This saw is in use at Kaarma 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Thanks to this, stock is constantly on hand for manufacturing operations, providing materials for plates as well as blocks for the construction of walls. In a manner similar to the gang saw, diamond wire saws make it possible to cut large blocks, the parts of which can be used to produce a large variety of accessories. If the stone is too porous, or contains too much clay, or its measurements are unsuitable for further processing, it is used as filler material. The jaw crusher reduces everything fed into it to fragments. For as long as construction projects continue in Estonia, particularly the construction of roads, the need for gravel will continue to exist. Sawed stone used for masonry has a handsome pattern, although in some cases, clients want the surface to have an appearance that is even more unique. The appearance of perfection is intentionally avoided. One side of the stone or its corners are given an uneven appearance. Standard components of up to ½ meter in thickness are finished on a finishing line. This machine also calibrates the dimensions of the component to within a few millimeters of specification. Larger segments are finished on a hand-finishing bench. As the finishing is done, large pores are also filled with a filling material. In Reval Stone's Tallinn factory, marble and granite are processed as desired by clients. These materials are imported to Estonia. Standard products available from Reval Stone are masonry blocks, plates for facades, as well as plates for floors and stairways. Custom work is performed on order for clients. Natural stone has begun to be appreciated again, thanks to which limestone is now frequently seen in interior design. Along with the popularity of limestone, demand has grown for other natural construction materials such as marble and granite as well. The polished facade plates on the walls of the new headquarters building of Estonian Railways turn a lot of heads. The Hotel Europa, located in the historical Rotterdam quarter of Tallinn, alongside the Admiralty Basin, is a superb example of contemporary limestone architecture. The walls of the guest building of the Pirita cloister of the Holy Brigittine Order have been laid of limestone. The floors, walls, stairs, and the fireplace of the building are of dolomite. The dolomite altar of the Pirita cloister was prepared as a special order. The foundation walls of the new Kumu Art Museum in Tallinn, a true tourist attraction, were constructed of Saaremaa dolomite, as were the internal walls and the floors. The limestone and dolomite surfaces at the Kumu Museum cover nearly 10,000 square meters of space. Stone is eternal. Stone endures from generation to generation. Reval Stone integrates a tradition having a history of hundreds of years with contemporary technology.